In the previous video, I reviewed the movie You Said a Mouthful. Here are Ginger's scenes from this movie. In You Said a Mouthful, Ginger had second billing to future huge star Joe E. Brown for the second of two movies with Brown. Brown was in the top moneymaker poll from 1932 to 1937, reaching fifth in 1936. After that, he was a character actor, probably best remembered for his role in Some Like It Hot. Ginger praises Brown as a wonderful actor and man. Brown's character inherits a young orphan played by Alan Farina Hoskins, who has a substantial role as the brains of the pair. He is best known as a member of Our Gang, where he performed in 106 episodes between 1922 and 1931, more than any other cast member, was the highest paid, and producer Hal Roach's personal favorite. At least in the previous movie with Brown, The Tenderfoot, Ginger's character had spunk. Here, she is simply a beautiful cheerleader. Brown had invented a floating bathing suit fabric, but his job just laughed at him. He received word of an inheritance, quit his job, and traveled to Los Angeles. The inheritance ended up being $5.80 and the responsibility for a young orphan boy. They sleep on and under a park bench.
I'm quite sure he's going to be on this boat. Please see if you can find him. I'll wait here.
Yes, ma'am. Call for Mr. Holt, please. Call for Mr. Holt, please.
I don't want to work on any island. I don't want to ride on any boat.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Look at all that water. I never knew that harbors were so full of water. Let's get out of here, quick.
Mr. Holt, please. Mr. Holt, please.
Yes, Mr. Holt.
Is you Mr. Holt? Mr. Joe Holt?
Yes, but I've decided I don't want to take the job.
The lady over there wants to see you.
Oh, Mr. Holt, I'm so glad I found you. You are Mr. Holt, aren't you?
Why, yes.
You're just as I pictured you.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
Oh, of course you don't. I'm Alice Brandon. My father's Tom Brandon. You're going to stay at our house.
Oh, does your father run the hotel?
Stop kidding me. Have you got your ticket?
But Miss Brandon, there must be some mistake.
Oh, don't be bashful. Everything's all arranged. Come along now. We've got to hurry. Boy?
How do you do, Miss Brandon?
Mr. Holt's reservations, please.
Mr. Holt? I'm glad to know you, Mr. Holt. How many?
1.5.
1.5. There you are, Miss Brandon.
All right, thanks.
I'm sure glad I met you, Mr. Holt, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Come along. We've got to hurry. Look. Come here. We're in the Catalina Channel. You know, you were naughty not to wire us you were coming.
Was I?
But I'm on to you. You were going to sneak over for secret practice.
Yeah. If there's anything I'm crazy about, it's secret practice.
You're the strangest man. You never talk about yourself at all.
Oh, I get sort of bored with me.
I suppose all great athletes are modest. Tell me, how did you get started?
Well, my father, he taught me everything. He was the best player in Iowa.
Player?
Yeah. Harmonica, baseball, horseshoes, tennis, anything.
You were an all-round athlete.
Yeah. Kind of all around in all directions.
I see. And that gave you the strength and determination to become a champion.
Yeah. You'll never know how I struggled to get to the top.
I can hardly wait to see you in action.
When you do, you'll never forget it.
Everybody on the island can just hardly wait to see you. I must send a wireless and tell them that you're actually on board.
That fella on that leaping egg crate.
Well, that's Ed Dover. Hello, Dad. Oh, Dad.
Hello! There he is. But, Miss Brandon, please, I
Not
can't.
another word. It's all settled. You're going to live with us. Now, come on. Hello, Dad. Here he is, Dad, the champion.
Well, this is a pleasure. How do you do, Mr. Holt? I'm sure I speak for all of these people when I welcome you as Catalina's guest of honor.
Wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute. Give me a break. Joe, hold it for a still, will you? This way, Mr. Holt.
Right this way, Joe.
Now, wait a minute. Thanks. You started here, didn't you? Come on, let me get one. 1 second, Joe.
Right here, Joe. Right there.
Hello, Alice. It's great to see you back again. Hello, Mr. Brandon.
Hello, Ed.
Oh, Ed, Mr. Holt. Mr. Holt, Mr. Dover.
I've heard of Mr. Holt. Congratulations.
How's the water, Ed?
Fine, but there's something wrong with the boat. We can't get it to do over 30 today. You like aquaplaning, Holt? Well, I'd rather play Parcheesi.
Mr. Holt is a great kidder. I found that out already.
Yes, he must be. Well, I've got to get back to work.
See you at the house, Ed.
Fine, thanks. Glad to meet you, Mr. Holt. We'll have to take aquaplaning soon. I guess you and I will see quite a lot of each other. If we do, you can't blame it on to me.
Come along, Mr. Holt. We're off to the house now.
When are you going to work out, Joe?
We'd like to...
Hey, Joe.
Don't be alarmed. I'm not going to make a speech. I just want to propose a toast to our guest of honor. To the greatest long-distance swimmer of modern times, Joe Holt of Canada.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Mr. Holt, do you use the single or the double overarm?
I use a sort of a combination of both.
And what about a kick? Australian crawl or a trudgeon?
Oh, just any sincere kick.
We all know that the marathon swim from Catalina Island to the mainland is next week. And you are here for no other reason except to win that $25,000 purse for the 21-mile race. And we all wish you good luck.
But Alice, you liked me well enough before you went away.
I suppose so.
Now you show up with this daffy Holt and I'm out of the picture.
Now, please, leave Mr. Holt out of this, Ed.
I'll leave him out, all right. Wait till I get him in that race.
You sort of fancy yourself as a swimmer, don't you?
This championship business certainly has taken you off your feet. Well, I'll make such a monkey of him in that race that you won't even let him in the back door.
Hello.
Brandon, I've been packing.
Packing? What?
Well, I just came down to tell you that
Come over here. I'd like to ask you a favor.
You name it and I'll do it.
Well, I just had a sort of quarrel with Ed Dover.
See, I never liked that fellow, and I always will.
He insulted us both. You've just got to win the race. Humiliate him. Beat him by at least a mile. Promise me you will. For my sake.
Promise I'll beat him by at least 5 miles, Miss...
Alice, Mr.
Joe. Alice.
Joe, make him look foolish. Rub it in.
Oh, a mere nothing.
Of course. But no one except you could do it. He's really a marvelous swimmer, you know. Will you please? For me.
I'd consider it a privilege, Miss... Alice.
Oh, you are a darling.
Gee, Miss Brandon. Gosh.
Well, why don't you come aquaplaning with us?
I don't care for aquaplaning. It's too tame.
Tame, eh? I think you'd manage to stay awake all right. You'll do 50.
What? Only 50?
Are you sure you don't want to join us?
No, I'd much rather go for a walk with you.
Well, that's a lot tamer than aquaplaning.
Not tamer than walking with you, Alice. Why, this board is practically a raft. I guess it floats all right. All right for beginners, maybe.
Good aquaplaners certainly don't need this.
Well, you've got to hang on to something.
Oh, well, of course, if you're using the old-fashioned technique.
Stop the boat! Look at he's fighting it with one hand.
You could tell he's a real expert.
Mr. Dover! Dear Lord, I hate to disturb you this early in the morning, but if it ain't asking too much, will you look down here and see what they're doing to Mr. Joe?
Dover's falling out of the boat.
All right, champion. All right, champion.
Oh, Joe's rescuing Ed!
Well, that's all right. Good boy, Joe.
Joe's saving Joe!
I was on this before first.
You want to drown us both? Here, let go of my neck.
Yeah, but you can swim.
It was a very courageous rescue. Don't you think so, Doctor?
Yes, of course, especially since Ed is a very much bigger and heavier man than Mr. Holt.
Well, aren't you even going to thank Joe for saving your life?
What are you talking about? He didn't save my life. He was hanging onto that buoy when I...
How could you tell what was happening? You were knocked out.
Certainly. We saw the whole thing from the beach. Oh, he's just ungrateful.
It's all in a day's work.
Well, I think that both boys were lucky to have come through without a scratch.
Just imagine if Joe'd been hurt and not been able to swim in the race tomorrow.
Been a great disappointment to have the star out of the race.
Shucks. It would take more than a little collision to hurt a powerful fella like me. Say, I remember what... No!
Oh, what's the matter, Joe?
Are you sick?
Oh, my back. It's all twisted up into a knot. I must have sprained it rescuing him.
But where does it hurt?
No! There. And there. And down there. It feels like somebody is sticking hot needles into my kidneys. I can't straighten up,
Oh,
Doctor.
you poor darling. What can it be, Doctor?
It may be a progressive calcification of the lenticolostrial nerve causing an acroanesthesia.
Sure. That runs in our family.
And it's all Ed Dover's fault.
I should have let him drown. My back, my legs, my neck, my championship. No, Doctor.
On the other hand, it may be a severe eclampsia due to a deficiency in his barignosis.
My Uncle Elmer died from that in Dubuque. I'm dizzy. I'm having hot flashes. My head is heavy. I've got red and green specks before my eyes. My ears are ringing. My liver is numb. Say, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to find that I'm dead. Oh. Oh. In a few minutes, they'll be firing the starting gun. And here I am tossing on a sea of anguish.
Oh, it's a shame.
When I think of how I looked forward to swimming in that race,
You were sure to win.
I was a cinch. The long months of faithful training that I went through.
Oh, now, Joe, please, you mustn't brood like this.
Oh, I can't help it. The thought that I'm just a shell of the man that I once was. The disappointment is breaking my heart.
After all, you got hurt saving a man's life. You're a hero, honey. Now, come on, sit up and have some more of this nice chicken broth.
I don't want any more soup. I just want to swim. The starting gun. They're off.
Yes, it's just about time.
I can see the boys diving into the water now. The thrilling, breathtaking start. The excitement. The cheering of the crowds.
Oh, my poor dear boy.
They must be well past the surf by now.
Oh, try to think of something else, dear. You're only making yourself miserable.
Alice! My pain has suddenly left.
No.
Yes. My strength is returning. Look, I can sit up straight.
Careful now.
It's almost a miracle. I think I'm able to get out of bed.
That's very foolish, Joe. Don't.
I'm well, cured. The pain vanished just like that.
Joe, please, get back into bed.
I can go right out there and swim now. What if they have got a little start? In a few minutes, I can more than make it up.
If you even mention anything quite so foolish, I'll never speak to you again. Do you want to kill yourself?
Well, all right. As a favor to you, I won't try to swim. But I never felt better in my life. Look.
Oh, Dad! Dr. Horse Joe's well.
Oh, boy, I feel terrific. And have I got an appetite?
Isn't it great? Wonderful. I'm delighted.
It's too bad they couldn't have postponed that race a few hours.
Oh, no, don't worry. I've taken care of that.
Huh?
We persuaded the committee to postpone the race until next Saturday.
Oh, Dad, you're an angel.
Thank the doctor. The whole thing was his idea.
Joe and I are eternally grateful to you, aren't we?
You have no idea.
I was so confident that he'd recover within a few days that I bet another $5,000 on him.
Oh, Joe! Oh, dear.
He's fainted.
Oh, dear. You see, you shouldn't have gotten up out of bed so soon.
You're telling me.
Doctor, what'll we do?
Oh.
Oh, Joe, dear, does it hurt so much?
Oh. The agony is awful. But I can stand it.
Try not to think of it, dear. Just get back into bed. You'll be all right. I'm sure you will. Why, you've got a whole week to get well before the race.
Oh. Oh. No.
I'm so excited I can hardly wait for tomorrow.
Waiting doesn't bother me so much. Listen, Alice. Suppose you thought a man was a great swimmer, and you found out that he couldn't swim a stroke. Would you care less for him?
I certainly would.
Yeah, I supposed you would.
What man are you supposing about?
Well, me, for instance.
How absurd. Because you are a great swimmer. Everybody knows that.
Oh, sure. Everybody knows that.
I guess I'm peculiar. But I've always been so enthusiastic about swimming that I really couldn't respect a man unless he were a great swimmer. We'd have so little in common.
Of course, nothing to talk about on long winter evenings. You really care for me?
What do you think? win that race tomorrow, there's nothing that you could ask me that I wouldn't say yes to.
You really mean that?
With all my heart.
Yes, but suppose I should happen to lose. What then?
I'd be very disappointed in you.
Well, then I'll win or drown in the attempt.
Of course you will.
Good morning, Miss Brandon.
Hello. Where's Mr. Joe Holt?
Right down there.
Thank you.
Great day for the race. Won't you say a few words, Mr. Brandon, please?
Hello, darling. Is everything all right?
Perfect. This is so the sharks won't like the flavor. And this is why I'm going to win.
Oh, that's awfully sweet of you to say that.
With this suit, I couldn't lose.
You do say the nicest thing. Oh, Joe, swim as you never swam before.
That's the only way I can swim.
Come on, Joe. We have to hurry.
Good luck, my boy, and keep going.
Going don't worry me. All I want is somebody to tell me when to stop.
Goodbye, darling. I'll be out on the official boat for a while.
I'll be on the mainland waiting for you.
After we get out 4 or 5 miles, I'm going to get right into your rowboat with Sam and Dr. Boyd.
And if they get tired rowing, I'll tow you.
Marvelous form. I've never seen that stroke before. Hello, Joe!
Yoo-hoo, Alice!
That's for you!
I'll see you on the mainland. How much farther is it?
Just a little more. Go to it, Joe! Look at him go now!
Your boat's ready, Miss Brandon.
Thank you. Joe! Joe! Darling, there's just a few more miles. You'd better take the lead.
He'll think he's anchored when I really start.
Is the suit all right? Does it fit?
Sure. Perfect.
I was afraid I should have gotten a larger size.
Huh?
Well, don't you know you're wearing my present, silly? I put it on the chair in the place of the one that you had there. Joe!
Bottom, I hear you calling him. He didn't know about any present, Miss Alice. Mr. Joe thought he had on his unsinkable suit. He can't swim a lick without it.
Save him, Doctor, save him! He's going to drown!
Here you are, Mr. Joe, here you are.
Save him, Doctor.
He's down there. This ought to get him. I sure go ahead about that time. Don't worry, Miss Alice. Mr. Joe's got to come up 3
Well, why didn't you tell me that in the first place? Talk this over.
Come on, Mr. James!
Get back there, I'll drown you. Hey, wait. Go on.
He's turning back!
Can you imagine that mug trying to pass me? Not a chance. Why don't you hold out your hand when you're going to stop? He's past him. No, it's Holt. He's in trouble.
Oh, doctor!
Holt's got a cramp. He's stuck. Go ahead. Beat him.
He's down again!
Let's get to him.
Go on, Joe, go on!
I've got no suit.
Doctor, he's gone again!
Holt wins. Hello, everybody. It was a pushover.
Darling, there's something I haven't told you about the race. I have a confession to make.
Yes, sweetheart.
Well, now that you're such a marvelous swimmer, it really doesn't matter, but... Well, the suit that you wore in the race, the one I gave you?
This one that I've got on? I'll always wear it.
Well, it's not an unsinkable suit.
Stop. No!
No! Joe!
Here I come, Mr. Joe.
Please like and subscribe.